All right, YouTube. I know I'm a little late to the party on this one topic in particular, but and I know I'm also late in the night while talking about this as well. But it concerns the beloved news organization and channel that we are all a big fan of on this channel called TheGrayZone. Apparently, there was this summit that went on a couple weeks ago called Web Summit, and I was gonna talk about it on my stream last night, but apparently, I had so much other shit to talk about, it just completely slipped my mind. And you're never gonna guess what this Web Summit did. Originally, they were going to have people from the GrayZone. I'm not sure who from the GrayZone they were going to have originally. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I don't know if they were going to have Aaron Mate or Anya Parenpil or Max Blumenthal or Aaron Rubenstein or whoever. But man, don't you just love this new era of censorship in this day and age? Don't you just fucking love it? Don't you just love how pathetic it is? So I'm going to read this article and I'm going to react to it, but first I'm going to dim the lights here because this light, for some reason, I don't know, on this camera, for whatever reason, the light is kind of blinding on the camera, but whatever, doesn't matter, non-issue. Literally says here, I just can't believe this. I just cannot believe it. But in a way, I almost think that this Web Summit did the GrayZone a favor, and I'll explain why here in just a minute. Web Summit has rescinded an invitation to far-left news website TheGrayZone to attend its conference in Lisbon next month. In a statement this evening, Web Summit said it made the decision to uninvite GrayZone after listening to the advice and views of some other conference attendees. Gee, a bunch of fucking shit libs that suck Ukraine's ass all fucking day? Gee, I wonder. Web Summit, founded in 2009 by Irish entrepreneurs, said it has always been a platform for rigorous debate. We have dedicated stages specifically for robust dialogue on contentious and defining issues of our time. Always we aim to have a wide spectrum of views represented and to have opinions strongly challenged. Can you say hypocrisy? 'Cause I sure can. I see hypocrisy all over the fucking place in this scenario. So you're all about rigorous debate and about opinions being challenged, but yet you uninvite the people that you claim that you were going to have invited to your summit. So we all know the reason why. We all know exactly what the reason is, because we all know. Because the Web Summit is going to be attended by a bunch of fucking goddamn idiotic shit libs that do nothing but smear other people like the GrayZone and Mint Press and others, because we all know exactly what these fucking morons do. I mean, we all know. I certainly know. I deal with them on a daily fucking basis all over the internet. So I know it all too well. So of course they're going to disinvite, because the Web Summit knows that if they platform the GrayZone, they're probably going to get a bunch of shit for it. And what do they think? Because they have no loyalty, okay? This Web Summit has no loyalty to rigorous debate. They don't give two shits about rigorous debate. And what they did right here proves it. Okay, they have proven that they don't give a shit about debate. It's literally all about a fucking pro-Ukrainian safe space. That's what the Web Summit is. That's what all of these summits are at this point. It's not about having people from different sides of the spectrum to have a debate about this, that, or the other thing. No, it's not about that. It's about that, they know that the GrayZone is anti-imperialist. They know that the GrayZone doesn't take shit from these other fucking morons. So what do? They know for a fact that they're going to get a bunch of shit for it. Just like fucking Kyle Kalinske, when, okay, at a certain point when he did have some truth with regards to the neo-Nazis in Ukraine and how we shouldn't be funding them, this was before he, he totally lost his mind. He said that, and then you saw just an endless amount of fucking pro-Ukrainian pieces of shit that just came into his comments, like the fucking goddamn parasites they are. Just going in there and bitching and moaning, and you see what they do to Brianna Joy Gray. See, you just see all of them everywhere. You just see them just all over the fucking place. So it's pretty obvious that was the reason why the Web Summit decided not to invite the GrayZone. And then guess what? They go on to say, Web Summit says it stands with Ukraine and its people, and we celebrate the fact that many speakers and attendees from Ukraine will be with us in Lisbon. We have taken various actions in support of Ukraine and its tech community throughout the war of aggression, and we will continue to do more as long as it continues. Is this even worthy of a response? Like, honestly, like, is this even, do I even need to say anything? I mean, do I need to say anything? Again, it's a fucking pro-Ukrainian safe space. This I stand with Ukraine is so fucking cringe, and it's so disgusting. It's just so disgusting and just so, oh my God, it's such fucking virtue signaling at this point. It's so much fucking virtue signaling, it's not even funny. Hey, WebZone Summit, you fucking assholes. I got fucking news for you, you stupid pieces of fucking shit. I got news for you. I'm sure the GrayZone did not want to go to this fucking shit lib fest anyway. I'm pretty sure they didn't. So you know what? You disinviting them, you probably did them a fucking favor, because you know what they'd be dealing with? They'd be dealing with pro-Ukrainian assholes all fucking day at this summit. They'd be dealing with that 24/7. They already deal with that 24/7, 365 every single fucking day of their lives. They deal with it all the time. Everybody who hosts the GrayZone, they deal with this all the fucking time. They deal with this all the time. So why would they want to attend a summit that is just filled with a bunch of fucking shit libs and obviously has a pro-Ukraine bias? Literally just has a fucking Ukraine bias. That's what all of these summits does now, guys. This fucking pro-Ukrainian left is literally a fucking cancer. It is literally a cancer at this point. It's worse than a cancer. It's like fucking herpes. It's literally like an STD. The fucking pro-Ukrainian left is like a fucking STD. It's like herpes. They're literally just like fucking herpes. I've never seen such a bunch of, oh my God, I've never seen such a bunch of fucking whiny pieces of shit in my whole entire life. So you know what, Web Summit, you fucking assholes? Good, okay? You probably did the GrayZone a favor. You probably did them a fucking favor, because we all know what happens every single time the GrayZone goes up in front of these fucking morons. We all know. We all know. We see it all the time. I've seen it all the time. I've seen it, especially over the last year and a half. I've seen it. I have literally seen it. It's just so lazy, guys. It's so lazy. It's so ridiculous what the left has degraded into nowadays. It's so ridiculous. It's so funny that they're complicit with this fucking pro-Ukraine bullshit. So now they want to go and say that, what Russia's doing is a war of aggression. Oh, gee, They want to talk about what Russia did being a war of aggression. Now, again, you could just sit there and take Lee Kemp's position, or take Chris Hedges' position, or even Mint Press News' position. Aaron Mate makes the same position. They don't support what Russia's doing. Some support what Russia's doing, some don't. Okay, I'm kind of in the middle of it. I can see both sides, but I understand why Russia did what they had to do. I understand why they did what they had to do, because NATO was expanding on their fucking borders, and Russia was just defending itself. Others think, yeah, it wasn't the right decision, but also I'm against the pro-NATO bullshit and the NATO proxy war and so forth. So I can understand that side too, and I'm with those guys. So my take is that no, fuck Ukraine. I don't stand with Ukraine, and nobody is gonna make me fucking stand with Ukraine because I don't. I don't give a fucking flying shit about it. Okay, the only reason I even talk about Ukraine or I talk about this stuff is because it's literally all over the fucking internet. It's everywhere nowadays. It's everywhere. It's all over the fucking internet. You can't even get on the internet anymore without seeing this fucking pro-Ukraine bullshit. I stand with Ukraine and these fucking Ukraine flags. People having these Ukrainian flags on their logos like a bunch of fucking retards. The fucking pro-Ukrainian left is just a bunch of fucking cancerous shitbags. It's, oh my God, I've never seen anything so pathetic before in my whole entire life. You're fucking parasites. You are literally fucking parasites. You know why I say you're parasites? Because you're just fucking parasitical blights on humanity. Because you literally cannot go anywhere and dare to talk to someone or dare to listen to someone with a different opinion. Because right off the bat, you smear them and you say this and you say that about them. You smear every single fucking person with a different opinion than you. This is what the pro-Ukrainian left has done since the beginning. This is what they do, and this is what they know to do because they've been brainwashed. They're literally fucking brainwashed. Okay, Ukraine is like their religion. Okay, it's literally like their fucking religion. They wear it on their sleeve. They wear Ukraine on their religion. It's like an identity. It's a cult. I've said this a million times. It's a cult. It's a cult nowadays. It's like a fucking religious cult. Whether it's with the Young Turks or Sam Cedar or these other fucking shitbags online and their fucking brain-dead idiot followers, who obviously the Young Turks and Sam Cedar appeal to the lowest common denominator, and the other fucking shit libs, you go down the list, you all should know about them at this point. It's just so lazy. These fucking summits, it's trendy. It's trendy to stand with Ukraine and to act like, oh, we give two shits about Ukraine and oh, we stand with Ukraine against big bad evil Russia. It's so lazy. It's so lazy. It's so tired. It's so fucking ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And it's just another attempt to censor anybody and to bitch and moan at other people that have a different opinion. Because they're like a bunch of fucking goddamn babies. They're like a bunch of inmates running the asylum. And no, I'll continue to push back against these people. Here I am on my laptop doing all of this stuff and researching a bunch of different stuff, and I ended up coming across this by chance. I didn't even have any attempts or efforts to even want to make this video at 2:18 in the morning, but I'm going to be going to bed here pretty soon because I'm tired and I've been ranting like a lunatic and everything else. But no, I stay up late Monday night going into Tuesday because I slept super late after working all weekend and just been tired and just didn't want to do shit. And this is like the time I get to have some time to myself, which I'm happy about, to get some Zachary time, and it's amazing and all that stuff. But, you know, it's just, this is what you see. This is what you see all over the fucking internet. This is what you see. And look at this. Look at this fucking bullshit. Look at what's on the side here in one of these ads. It's a war in Europe with the logo of Ukraine on it. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean at this point? You see what I mean? I think we all know what it means, okay? I mean, do I even need to respond to this? Do I even need to respond any further? Like, do I really? I'm literally just like fucking banging my head against a wall, okay? You're not gonna get through these fucking people. You're not. And you know what? This is probably a good thing the GrayZone wasn't invited to this web summit. You know why? Because if they did that, it would just... They'd be dealing with that all fucking day, that they'd be heckled all over Twitter, that these fucking dumbasses at this summit, the fucking Ukrainians at that summit would just be bitching at the GrayZone and everything else. So it's probably not even worth it, okay? It's not even worth it. Okay, if I was a globally recognized blogger, which, I mean, I've got fans all over the world. I mean, there's fans that know me all over the world, but I'm just saying in a hypothetical sense, if I was recognized on like Wikipedia and so forth and everything, if guys, I'd be dealing with this. I mean, do you think I deal with fucking trolls? You think I deal with a shit ton of trolls? Just imagine how many fucking trolls the GrayZone has to deal with on a daily basis. Just imagine how many trolls Lee Camp has to deal with. Imagine how many trolls Chris Edges has to deal with, or Dan Cohen from Impress News, Anya Parampel, and everybody, Vanessa Beeley, Eva Bartlett, you go down the list. They probably deal with trolls a fucking 100 million more times than I do. So this is what the GrayZone has to deal with, and the GrayZone, I'm sure they did a good. This fucking summit, that's probably the best thing they ever did. It's the best thing they ever did. Okay, it's probably the best thing they ever did, but it just goes to show that their model is censorship. It's not about talking to the other side and debating topics. Even though they say they are, they're going to say that after the fact, to try to look good and so forth, because that's all they can do. Because that's all they can do. They can't just outright say they're for censorship. They can't, even though they are, and literally actions speak louder than words, and their actions of them disinviting the GrayZone to the summit literally just goes to show that that's all they're for. Because they can't argue the facts. They can't argue the facts, so therefore they have to cancel it. And the fact that it's literally a fucking pro-Ukrainian left bullshit safe space. So therefore, these fucking dumbasses realize, oh shit, the GrayZone is going to tear us apart. We can't let that happen. That's 100% what it is. Don't tell me otherwise. And probably the fucking pro-Ukrainian shit libs were telling the Web Summit to cancel on the GrayZone and whatnot. Again, the GrayZone, I don't think they really give a shit. I don't think they give a shit, and why should they care? If anything, the GrayZone should be taking this with a badge of honor. I would be taking it with a badge of honor, too. Who wants to go to a fucking summit with a bunch of stupid-ass shit libs and listen to their fucking happy horse shit for hours on end? Who would want to listen to that shit? I certainly wouldn't. So whatever, fuck them. Fuck this Web Summit. Fuck all of them. Okay, these summits and everything else are not even worth it. They're literally not even worth it. So if anything, they're doing them a favor. They were literally doing them a favor. So this summit was from November 1st to November 4th. Like I said, I know I'm like 10, 11 days late to the party, but you know what? Again, now was like the only time I was even able to talk about this. I was going to talk about this, and I stumbled across this article again by chance earlier this evening, and I wanted to talk about it, so that's why I'm doing it now. So no, the GrayZone is dealing with another, just another act of censorship, I guess. That's really the best way to put it, because that's what it is. It's literally just fucking, just censorship at this point. That's all it is. It's censorship, deplatforming, and everything. That's what it is. Okay. I don't know, guys. I'm just getting so sick of this. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of this fucking pro-Ukrainian bullshit. I don't stand with Ukraine. I'll never stand with Ukraine. And if you don't like it, then you fucking kiss my ass. I don't give a shit. That's what I have to say to all the shit libs that want to come into my channel and come into my content, come on to my streams and my videos and whatnot. That's what I have to say. Kiss my fucking ass. I don't care. Like I said earlier, and I was obviously screaming at the top of my lungs, but I'm not going to now because it's after 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not going to wake up Steven and wake up everybody in this whole goddamn building. I'm sure I've already done that a time or two, but hey, whatever. But again, like, that's what they do. This is what they do. This is just what that side of the left is degraded into. And the people that have moved further left, like I have, and I'm obviously way further to the left than any of these fucking morons, but this is what they do. It's lazy. They have all this power to do the right thing, and actually talk to the other side and actually have a halfway decent conversation, even if they didn't agree. But they wield it in the most irresponsible way possible. They're not responsible with the way they do things. They're just not. They're not responsible with any of it. They're not responsible. None of them are responsible. They're like a bunch of fucking children. I've seen children behave more maturely than some of these motherfuckers. They're just not worth it, guys. Like, they're really just, I don't know. They're just not fucking worth it. just when you see shit like this, I'm just laughing at it and everything else. I mean, I'm just so tired of it. I'm so fucking over it. This is what they're gonna do. Like, this is what they're gonna do. This is what the left has degraded into, and this is why the Democrats didn't win as big as they did. And well, the Republicans lost obviously because they're Trump defending them and everything, and they end up getting destroyed. But anyway, that's a different topic for another video, which I'm going to do later today, if not later this week. So look out for that and more stuff on the way. But yeah, this is just another example of the fucking pro-Ukrainian jackasses that run these summits and run these whatever fucking entities, and they have no self-awareness. Like, they literally just have no self-awareness, and that's really all there is to it. So, whatever. Fuck the web summit. Long live the GrayZone. Long live Mint Press News. Long live my comrades who watch this channel. And long live all anti-imperialist groups, people, and countries. And I stand by with them, and I stand by every single one of them. I stand by every single one of you guys. You have my utmost respect as a fellow left-winger, and as a fellow socialist, and as a fellow anti-imperialist, revolutionary socialist, you name it. You have my respect. 100%. So no, the Web Summit did the GrayZone a favor, and this is just an example of that summit, these other people and entities that have no self-awareness. That's just what they are nowadays, but they want to fight, well, bring it the fuck on, and we'll continue to have that fight, because I will continue to push back against these fucking shit libs, and I will never back down from it, no matter how long it takes. No matter how long it takes, I will never back down. None of us will back down either. Here at Zach the Celtics Guys channel, and all my fans and my homies, we don't back down. We never have, and we never will. So fuck the Web Summit, and fuck these shit libs. And long live all of you guys. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to head to bed instead of sitting here ranting like a lunatic and everything. I mean, that's just what I do best, guys. But anyway, thank you to everybody who came to my stream earlier. Thank you to everybody who came across this video. Stick around for more content coming up soon. More stuff on the way, including my stream on Thursday and a whole bunch of other shit in the works. Stay tuned. I'll see you all again next time with more stuff on the way. This is Zach the Celtics Guy saying thank you for watching. See you all again next time. To all my comrades and fans and subscribers and the GrayZone and other anti-imperialists, you all have my respect. And you have all my respect, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye for now. Take care. Peace out and have a good night. At Web Summit, fuck you. Go fuck yourselves. Good night, everybody. Peace out.